Have someone really special. I told you about her last week, and she is here all the way from Arkansas. Anna, I want to just tell you thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, well, come on over here. Anna, let's let everyone know a little bit about yourself. Can you tell us how old you are?
I'm 12 years old.
And 12 years old. Have you always been interested in cooking?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
I'm going to be in 8th grade.
You're going to be in 8th grade. You're 12 years old. And so can I tell you, what do you think inspires you most about cooking?
Just making other people happy. And when they try it.
The joy is in the pleasing, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. And in fact, Anna has done something really special that we have, that I think you have topped everybody so far. But we have a place on our website, kidsclubforjesus.org, where if you make any of our recipes and send us a picture, that we will post it on our website. And Anna, you have to send us more photos of our recipes than anybody else. Did you realize that? And so we just put a little collage together right now. Melissa, if you will just go ahead and run that clip of all the recipes that you have made so far. And of all the recipes that we've made, what did you like the most?
I like the Hungarian goulash.
The Hungarian goulash?
Yes.
Which one did your family like the most?
I'm not sure. I'll have to ask them.
Well, probably Hungarian goulash is probably one that I'm not surprised by that choice because you're from Romania. And Romania and Hungary are real close together. In fact, we're like, I call us, we're really like family because my grandmother grew up in Hungary. My grandfather grew up in Bulgaria, and it's all there by Romania. It's all there in Eastern Europe like that. It's like we're neighbors, right?
Yes.
Yes. And can you say something to all your friends in Romania right now? What would you like to say to them? Can you tell them in Romanian?
My family?
Yeah, tell all your family, and they can be watching this program, and you can say hi to them all and say something to them.
Te iubesc bunii și bunico.
And what did you say?
I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, that is very, very sweet. Do you have any other relatives there?
I have some cousins.
Well, say hi to them. That's good too.
Bună, Vanessa, Bianca, Rebecca, Miriam, Mateo, Beatrice, Jacob, și Julia.
Oh, you know, I tell you, I love to, when I talk to my relatives in Hungary, and you have something, ability that I didn't do. I didn't get a chance to learn Hungarian. I wish I could have learned that language. My grandfather spoke 6 different languages. My grandmother spoke 7 different languages. And they, I wish I could have learned that. So I think it's good that you've learned English and you speak fluent Romanian. So that's pretty awesome. You also, have we shown all those pictures of her yet? So you can see all those pictures. When you look at the program later, you'll be able to see which ones she put up there. But all those pictures that you sent us, we just showed everyone. And isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Which was the most fun recipe to make?
The apricot pinwheels.
Apricot pinwheels, they're delicious too. And I got to tell you, on those apricot pinwheels, I started making with a little bit of cinnamon sugar pinwheels instead of just the apricot, and that's delicious too.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I even little apple pie filling in there rolled up, those are pretty good. I like those. Well, you actually brought me something, and look at these beautiful flowers that she brought me. Wasn't this precious? And they drove how many hours to get here? Like 8 or 9 hours?
8.
8 hours to get here. And so moms and dads, boys and girls, if you want to be on this program, all you got to do is contact me and we'll make sure that it happens. The kids, parents, you get them here, we'll get them on the program, okay? So you want to show me some of the things that you brought to me. Oh, I love it. You drew a picture of me. Let me put this, if I put this in the skillet, Melissa, can you see it? If I lay it down like that or no?
Yes.
Does that show you good? Okay, and so what is this one right here?
This is the logo, and I just kind of made it personalized.
I love it. Look at this, guys. She drew a logo for us, our Kids Club for Jesus logo. And then you did one in different colors?
Yes.
Oh, and this is in our actual colors right here. That's nice. And then one like this. and one like this. Oh, did you know, boys and girls, that the really cool thing about our logo is that we have, you know, it looks like a plant that's growing or a child that's growing in Jesus. And you see the J for Jesus. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah, look at the J for Jesus, and we've got like a child growing in Jesus. Isn't that wonderful?
That's wonderful.
It is. Well, I'm really, thank you for these. You're quite an artist. You know, I'm an artist too. If, after the program, if you want to look around, at all these are all my paintings. I do oil paintings, and I'll show them to you. But let me put these over here, because today we have a special recipe. Do you want to read it for everybody?
Okay.
Okay. If you were making, what are we making?
Bombay curry.
Bombay curry. Come over here so that you can see it, and then you can go ahead and read. So for this, the ingredients you will need, go ahead and say them nice and slow, and we'll put them up on the screen for everybody to see.
For this recipe, you will need 1 tablespoon of canola oil, 1 medium onion diced, 1 tablespoon mustard seed, 1 clove garlic minced, 1 tablespoon curry powder, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon garlic salt, 1 teaspoon red pepper flakes, 1/8 teaspoon cayenne, 1 cup water, 1 teaspoon honey, 8 cups baby spinach, 3 cups cauliflower florets, 2 cups of fresh Brussels sprouts halved, 1 cup potatoes diced, 3.5 cups of canned diced tomatoes.
Yes. Now, you told me you love Indian food. What do you think you like best about Indian food?
Its unique flavor.
Its unique flavor, and so you like the type of spices that they use?
Yes.
And your whole family likes Indian food?
Yes.
And do you like it because not? And a lot of Indian food can be pretty spicy. Do you like spicy hot food?
No, I kind of just like it mild, not too hot, but in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, so we have like 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper in here, so that's a good
Yes.
heat level for you. And I actually love lots of heat, so just in case I didn't know what your level was, I was going to add some red pepper flakes. But if you don't like the heat level, we'll keep those out. How's that? Okay?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? Well, let's welcome some people to the show, and as soon as I say their name, you can say hi to them right there. Okay, so we want to say hello to Rachel Cole. So you want to say hi, Rachel?
Hi, Rachel Cole.
And Regina.
Hi, Miss Regina. Thank you for watching.
And Mary Guy.
Hi, Mary.
And you guys, don't forget to tell me where you're watching from. Don't you love to hear where people are watching from?
Yes.
I do too. So be sure and tell us where you're from. And we have Micah and Michaela is watching from Long Beach, California.
Hi, Micah. Hi, Michaela.
And Tasha is watching.
Hi, Tasha.
And then we also have Pamela Morgan from Jamaica.
Hi, Pamela.
And Carolyn Walker from Wausau, Wisconsin.
Hi, Carolyn.
And Mary wants you to know she's from Northern Michigan. And then we have, and Regina says, we love Anna in Hot Springs. She's a good cook, an excellent musician, and a heart for Jesus. And yes, she does. I absolutely agree with that. And they want to say hello to Maria.
Hi, Maddie.
And Phineas.
Hi, Phineas. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Mate.
Ah, good deal. You knew who all those were. And then Jorge.
Hi, Jorge.
And then let's see here. We have Liliana and Audrey from Loma Linda, California.
Hi, Liliana. Hi, Audrey.
And they said they haven't been able to watch for a while because their grandparents have been visiting and their daddy just graduated from dental school. Congratulations! And I hope he's doing his dental practice here in Tennessee so your kids can be part of this program. And Erin, say hi to Erin Rebecca.
Hi, Erin.
And she says, you girls look lovely. And then we also have Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
And she is from Hendersonville, North Carolina, moving to South Carolina in 6 days. It's not a very far move, but a move is a lot of work any which way. If it's across the street, it's a lot of work, right? So I want to thank you guys for watching. We have a lot to do today, so we're going to get started cooking. We're going to turn this electric skillet up and start getting it really hot. All the food has been prepped. So we have, the first thing we're doing, let me get my onions out of the refrigerator. I forgot to get those out. Hold on. There we go. I've got them already diced up. And I'll tell you a little trick. if you don't want, if you dice your onions and you put it in your fridge, this is a little trick so that your whole refrigerator doesn't smell like raw onions. Have you ever wondered how to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do is you put it in a bowl and you cover it with foil. If you could even wrap a raw onion that you've peeled in foil, and then I wrap it really up tight in foil, it will not stink. You will not smell it at all. And so you don't even smell onions until I take this off. And now look at, you can smell. See, you start to smell those onions now, right? But until then, so your refrigerator still smells nice and clean and not oniony at all. Okay, so now smell those. Those are pretty strong onions. Yes. And I have a tablespoon of canola oil. If you don't want the canola oil in your food, you can spray your skillet with a little nonstick cooking spray. But this does add just a touch. It's just 1 tablespoon. Helps it with I think the flavor. And you can put this in here if you would. And I will throw this away. And let me put this over here. This is so beautiful. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook our onions first, and put our spices in as well, because when you heat the spices, it makes them more fragrant and really makes that dish pop. It's much better to do that than it is to add them later, afterwards. This is really incorporates it. Heating up those spices first will just help flavor your dish a whole lot better. So go ahead and stir that around. I'll give you a bigger one to stir with.
Thank you.
And maybe what I'll do is stir while you start adding all those spices. You can wait till don't add the salt yet, but add everything else. So we've got, go ahead and, just put it, and if you need this to get it all out, go ahead. And you can start smelling. I wish you at home could just imagine, because the smell of this is just amazing. As you put those spices in, they start just smelling up the whole house with a whole bunch of yummy goodness, don't it? Yes. Right there, yeah. So can you smell that already?
Yes, it smells so good.
All right, so come over here, so that I can see it. Yep, there we go. And we have turmeric, and we have mustard seeds, and curry powder, and cumin. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Those are the mustard seeds. Those mustard seeds add a lot of flavor. Yep, just put them all in. Yep, I'm going to put this over here. And go ahead and stir that then with this one, and I'll take these out of your way over here. There we go. And come right over here. There we go. And just keep them stirring. And we're going to just keep them stirring. I've got it turned up pretty hot, just because I really wanted to make those spices really pop a little and get them nice and hot. And then I do something because I just want to hurry up the dish cooking along. The potatoes take a longer time to cook. And I usually, when I start seeing my onions get a little bit clear, then I add my potatoes and let them cook a little bit before I add everything else, so that by the time everything else is done, you aren't waiting for your potatoes to cook through. So that's what I do. And the mustard seeds, don't be shy about using those because they do add a lot to this recipe. In fact, I make quite a few Indian dishes, and I use mustard seeds in quite a few of them. It just has a good flavor. There's one I do with just potatoes and green peas and mustard seeds. It's amazing. I think it's in one of my cookbooks as well. So how's that smelling to you?
It smells so good.
It does? Aw. Let's see here. We have Dwight Aiken is saying, good job, Anna. Look forward to seeing the finished food.
Hi, Dwight.
Do you know who Dwight is?
Yes, he's Miss Regina's dad.
Aw. Okay, so he's watching too. We're glad you're watching. And then say hi to Maria.
That's my grandma, Bonnie.
Oh, you want to say hi to her?
Hi, Bonnie.
And we're glad you're watching. And then also my good friend Chris Goddard is watching from Nashville. Hey, Chris, thank you for watching. While this food is cooking, I want to just share with you to let everybody know. Oops, we want to say hi to Loa Bennett.
Hi, Miss Loa.
You know her too? I'm glad you're getting all your friends on here. Good job, Anna. Isn't she doing an amazing job, guys? She really is. I wanted to tell you, and Chris, if you would help me spread the word too. All you guys, help spread the word. Please go to my Facebook page And I have posted a praise and worship advertisement there that you can just plaster all over your social media, email it to all your friends, text it to all your friends. Help me spread the word, because this Sabbath at 5:30, our praise and worship live program is going to have none other than Dr. Lloyd Mallory. He's going to be here. He is he's a musical genius. He's an amazing tenor. He's an incredible singer. He used to actually direct the Aeolians at Oakwood University, and while he was directing them, he actually took them to the White House to sing. He is just amazing, and he will be at my home here for this Sabbath. We also have Vicki Joyner, who has sang with him as well for years, and Princess Brooks. So you won't want to miss. This is going to be a high Sabbath for sure. So please spread the word. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. We have Matt Bennett says, "Hi, Anna. Good job. Bring some back for us."
Hi, Matt.
When are you guys heading back? So maybe we can do that. We'll just send some leftovers with you.
Tomorrow.
You're heading back tomorrow? Okay, you guys. We'll send all the leftovers back with them. How's that? Do you have a cooler you can put them in? Do you think you have a cooler in your car you can put them in?
I'll have to ask my mom.
Okay, well, Mom is sitting right over here. And Dad, do you guys have a cooler?
We'll take care of it.
They'll take care of it. They'll find a way to get it to you. So we will send the leftovers to you guys. See the benefits of being on this program? Okay, so now we're going to add, I'm just going to drain these potatoes. I'm just going to use my hands right here and drain those. And we're going to add those right now to this. And go ahead and stir those around, okay? And we're going to get those cooking. And now, since those potatoes are in there, you can sprinkle a little bit of salt over it. Not all of it, but just sprinkle a little bit of it. And then sprinkle a little bit over here. And then we'll wait until the rest of the stuff gets in there until you sprinkle the rest. So you can wait for that. And let's see here. Judith Lyman says, "Good job, Anna."
Hi, Miss Lyman.
And let's see here. We have so many people joining us. And don't forget to tell us where you're joining us from, okay? Where your grandma's joining us from Romania, right?
No, I have a grandma in Romania, but she might be joining later.
Oh, okay. So you have a grandma here too?
Yes.
And where she lives?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Wonderful. Okay, can you see now that turmeric is going to turn everything yellow, and that's a beautiful yellow. It's supposed to do that. But here's a little trick. When you're doing the food prep, you might want to wear gloves because turmeric stings and it won't come out. You'll be lucky if you get it out, really. So we're going to put that in there. And then I'm going to just put some garlic in there right now with my garlic press. I really do love this garlic press. And we're going to I'm going to just shoot that in there right now. And there we go. Let's see if we can push that in there, and you can stir that around. And now you can use it. Some people like a lot more garlic. I like a little bit of garlic. Do you like garlic?
Yes, we love garlic.
Well, then we'll put a little more in. Okay. So, do you think all your friends love garlic too? They're garlic lovers.
I don't know, but our family does.
Well, okay. Well, then you know what? We're just going to put that in there. We'll put 2 in there. How's that? All right. So. Let's see. I'm trying to do this in a nice way because I hurt my thumb and I'm trying not to do it. You want to squeeze that in there and see if you can get that in there? Yep. Oh, you're doing a good job. Don't get close to the, yep, keep squirting. Perfect. You got it. Thank you. Help me right out there. Okay. All right. There we go. And go ahead and stir that up. That looks good. Thank you. You did a good job.
Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to let's add some of our Brussels sprouts. They take a little while to cook. They have been washed. When Brussels sprouts come, you have to kind of like peel off the outer layers of it and then cut them in half. And so do you like Brussels sprouts?
Yes.
I do too. And we're going to go ahead and put in our cauliflower, and we have got that into some pieces. And are you smelling that right now? Can you smell that garlic?
It smells really good.
Yes. And let's see. Let's get it going right here. Yep. Okay. And now let's mix that up a little bit and get that going. And then we're going to add our tomatoes and our water. Okay. So hold on just a minute. And we're gonna just probably, and it's about a cup of water. I'm not gonna be exactly, I'm gonna throw that in there. And then we're going to put the tomatoes on. And let's see about mixing that up. And there you go. And I might add just a little bit more water. There you go. There you go. And then one thing about this, we're going to get that nice and boiling. See how pretty that is? Doesn't that look nice? Can you see that good, Melissa? On the camera? Yeah, okay, she says you can it's a good visual right there, okay? Now, when this starts bubbling, you start adding the spinach just a little bit at a time. And what you can do is just, because you got to keep melting it, the spinach wilts down into it as it gets hot. So you got to kind of just keep stirring it in, and I push it down underneath the, as much as I can. And when that gets all absorbed and wilted down, then I add a little more, and I keep adding a little more, and I keep adding a little more. And when you do that, then it's ready to put the lid on it. You cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's done. And I've cooked some rice as well. So I like to serve this with rice. Do you like rice?
Yes,
some good basmati rice?
We eat rice with all our Indian food.
Yes, to me, Indian food and rice just go together. And if you use basmati rice, the fragrance of that rice is it's very distinct. It's a very fragrant rice. Do you like that?
Yes.
Basmati rice? I like that too. So now you can put a handful more in, and we'll just keep adding it and adding it. It's one of those things slow, and it looks like it's never gonna, like, how are we ever gonna get that in there? But it will. I promise you it will. Let's see here. We just keep going down in here. And I've got it up, I think. Let me turn it up as high as it will go here, because we need it really bubbling good for it to wilt down. And this pan, it looks like it won't hold it all, but it will. I promise you it will, if you just trust me. Do we have any questions so far? Has anybody got any questions? I know one person wants to know if you have, like, do you have to have Brussels sprouts? The truth is, you could put any vegetable you want in here. You could put carrots. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, don't put them in. Put green beans. You could put sweet potatoes. You could put broccoli, green peas, whatever vegetables that your favorite are, you can swap out anything that you really don't like, and just keep adding more when you think we can get it in there, Anna. If you would, just a little bit of time, just keep it. Yep, perfect. Just every time we get it melted down in there, just go ahead and sometimes I just kind of like scooch it down there in the bottom and let it just get nice and hot, and it wilts down in there, and then you can add more. And that spinach makes it really yummy. But if you don't like spinach, leave the spinach out. That's the beauty of recipes. You can make it whatever you want to make it. And you know what? I forgot to add the honey. And that's, Melissa just told me, did you add the honey? You know what? I don't think I did. So let me show you what we'll do. Isn't this a cool honey jar? I found this in a store, and I absolutely loved it. And someone had given me some money and said, this is for you for Mother's Day to spend on something that you want but don't need. And so I was like, what I want but I don't need it. I was like, okay, well, so I'll think about that. So as I was going through the store one day, I saw this honey jar and I loved it. Did I need it? Not really, but did I love it? I was like, hey, I want it, don't need it, it's mine. So look at the cool thing about this. It's got this little pretty handle. This wood is made out of mango wood. And when you put this thing up, one thing like this is 1 teaspoon of honey when it quits dripping. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
1 teaspoon right there. So otherwise, you're going to just, if you don't have one of these things, then you're going to have to measure it out. But I know that when it quits dripping, it's all just 1 teaspoon. And I measured it several times to see if it works, and it does. It was exact. So there you go. Good job, but keep adding that. That's really good. And look at that. Now you just put it back in there, and it's all. You can just order these online, even on Amazon, if you guys want one. It's really nice to have. Okay, let's see. Let's get this. Oh, we're getting close, aren't we? We're getting really close. You want to add a little more? You see how that's melting down? I hope you're getting a good look at that. Are you, Melissa? See how that spinach is melting down in there, and we're more than halfway through, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me what kind of fun things you like to do, Anna.
I like to cook a lot. If you come to my house, you'll just see me cooking probably.
Aww.
And then playing the piano. I like to do
you take lessons?
Yes.
And do you play by ear?
No.
No?
I can learn songs by ear. I usually play them with music.
Do you ever watch praise and worship?
Yes.
Well, you'll have to make sure this week you watch and that you call in your favorite song. What is your favorite song? We'll make sure we play it.
I like Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. Melissa, you put that down for us, and we are going to dedicate that to you, okay? And, okay, I think you can put some more in. Look how this is just wilted down in there and just all kinds of yummy goodness. Look at that. Almost done, aren't we? Just keep pushing that down in there, and as soon as that gets hot, it just wilts right down and melts into there. Yep, I think you can put some more in now. Yep.
It's going really fast.
Yeah, you think it's going to go slower, right? But it's pretty amazing. Oops, that one dropped on my foot. That didn't feel good. Let's get that. Okay. See, it happens. You know, one thing I love so much about my mom is that she never made me feel bad if I made a mistake in the kitchen. You know, I had friends that didn't like to cook, and because their mom was so stressed out in the kitchen, if they made a mistake, she'd slap their hand. Like, what are you doing? You know, and so they didn't want to cook. And I'm so thankful that, you know, my mom really liked teaching and teaching her children to cook. And I really love you, Mom. Thank you for that. And let's see. Let's get one more piece in there, and then we're done with that. I want to put that one in there. And then we're done with that, aren't we? Let's put this in here. Let me just dry this off. Okay, boy, that's getting down in there nice. Whew, look at that. And that cauliflower is so good. It's nice and yellow. That one's trying to hop out of the bowl. Out of the pan. We've just poked it right back in there, didn't we? And here we go. And now, look, it's all melted down. And the cauliflower and the Brussels sprouts are still a little bit crunchy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just, great job, Anna. We're going to just turn it down on low, and so it's on simmer. And I'm going to put the lid on, and we're going to let that simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and just until the Brussels sprouts are tender. The cauliflower will cook faster, but Brussels sprouts will be the last to cook. And just stick a fork in it when it just goes through easily. You don't want it to be mush. It's ready to serve. And I like to serve it over basmati rice. So I'm going to just, right now, we can finish this cooking later. I'm going to just take this away. Oops, let me have that right there. And I'm going to bring out the finished one we have already over here ready to go. Let me put this over here. And let me take the lid off of this one. And here we have, look at how this is all done. Can you see the difference? It's like, it made it real nice and saucy. Can you see that? And it is all blended up. The spices really good. Oops, but you know what we did this? We got to put the salt in this one over here. So let me just put it over here real quick, and I'll just, whoop, and we'll stir that in afterwards so we don't mess that up. And you can salt to taste as well. I tend to like things a little more salty than most people. So I tend to, when I do a recipe, to undersalt a little. So that you can just add it to taste. So if you want a little bit more salt, always add a little more salt. If you want, a good cook knows how to taste, and a really good cook also knows how to do it where it's in the least amount of germs, meaning you don't double dip. So when I'm tasting, I have a tasting spoon, and I have a spoon, and I would put a little of my spoon and taste it. I don't go and dip in there. So boys and girls, don't do that. We want to keep everything nice and clean. One thing I'm so happy for, that in all my years of cooking, nobody's gotten sick. And it's one of the reasons I think is because my mom really taught us about that, double dipping in the dish and keeping everything really clean. So that's really important, isn't it?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be awful to have somebody get sick on your food?
That would be bad.
That would be bad. And the other thing is that I loved what you said in the beginning about why you loved cooking. You said you like pleasing. And the joy of cooking is in the pleasing, isn't it?
Yes.
You think you would be able to fix this at home for your family?
Mm-hmm.
I think you would. I think you could too. Before we're going to invite her brother and sisters on to do a little taste test here with us. Before we do that, Anna, is there anything you'd like to say today to encourage somebody to have a closer walk with Jesus?
Keep smiling and being happy, being kind and respectful to each other, and doing the right thing. That's
right. I wish that we would all learn to be more kind to each other, right?
Yes.
Jesus wants us to be kind, and if you want to be more like Jesus, you're going to be kind, and I like that, respectful. That makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
And smiling at someone. My daddy always says, if you love Jesus, notify your face. Do you know what that means? To notify your face, put a big smile on there. Say, I love Jesus, and put a big old smile, right?
Yes.
Sometimes a smile will make a whole person's day a whole lot better. Because somebody can be having a down and out day, and just a big smile makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
So what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a professional chef.
A professional chef.
Or a pediatrician.
Oh, you could do both. There's no reason why you couldn't do both, right?
Yes.
And what do you like living about in the United States? Because you haven't been here a whole long time, have you?
I've been here since I was very small.
Oh, you came when you were small. Okay. And so have you been back to Romania very much?
When I was 8, we went to visit.
Oh, so we went back when you were 8 years old?
Yes.
What was that like?
It was nice, and we got to go to school there. It was June, the beginning of June, and experience how it was. It was kind of hard because we were so used to English. Mm-hmm. But we really liked it, and we went to the mountains and picked blueberries and stuff.
What was the biggest difference, you think, from living here in the United States and then going back to Romania? What was the things that you noticed that was different?
Not a lot of cars where we were. We were in a small town, Mairu. There was not like a lot of cars. You walked to where you wanted to go most of the time. Mm-hmm.
I know in Hungary there's a lot of horse and buggies and carriages. And do you have that in Romania as well, out in the country?
There are some.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed that a lot of people would be riding. You'd find women and men that were in their 80 years old riding bicycles. Did you have a lot of bicycles in Romania?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Well, that's fair. That was a couple of years ago, right?
Yes.
Well, let's see here. We have, who else we have joining us? We have, Anna said you are so sweet. We have Nicoletta. She said, do you know who she is?
Yes. Hi, Nicoletta.
And she said, Anna's doing this, that she is preaching. We love you, Anna. And do you do any preaching at all?
No.
No? But you know how all of us have preachers? Just by our daily actions. We're a sermon in shoes, right? When we walk, how we act, how we treat others. We're actually, preaching a sermon just the way we act. It says a lot about you when you whether you're acting like Jesus or you're not, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's so true. Well, I'm going to. I might have missed somebody, but if anybody has any questions at all, feel free to go ahead and post them. And even if we go off the live and you have questions, you let us know, and we will. We'll make sure that we get those answered. Ash is our social media director in South Africa. She's always looking at the pages, and if you have any questions at all, she answers them right away. And if she doesn't know the answer, she finds out the answer and gets back to you, okay? All right, so now let me get, I'll put some rice on the plates, and we will get your siblings out here. Let's get some forks. And do you like forks or spoons?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
As long as we can eat it.
All right, so I'm going to let you call your brother and sisters out here right now. Your brother, you want to say, come on out.
Come on, Jacob. Come on,
Come on out, Jacob. And Jacob and who?
Estera and Evelina.
Esteta and Alina. Come on out, guys. Watch the wires. There you go. Come on over here. Come on over here, Jacob. Thank you so much for joining us today. And this is Jacob and Esteta and Evelina. And you know what? I think I'm going to just put you right up here on the edge of this so that you can see everybody, okay? There we go. Oh, how old are you, Evelina?
5.
You're 5 years old. And was that a long drive coming here yesterday? It was. But did you have fun? What did you think about coming to Miss Brenda's house?
It'll be exciting.
Oh, and this is
Estera.
Esteta, and I hear that in America it would be the name of like Esther, right?
Yes.
But say it nice and slow for people so they can see how you pronounce it. She pronounced it so beautifully.
Estera.
Esteta. I'm not as great at rolling my R's, but you do a beautiful job. And Jacob, I know how to say your name. And what'd you think about coming all the way here?
I thought it was fun on the trip.
And you're going to come back and be on the program with us, aren't you?
Estera's gonna come back.
Esteta's coming out. And Jacob, are you going to come sometime too?
I don't know.
Well, maybe. Would you like to come and be on the program sometime?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have you out there. Mom and Dad don't know yet. They're back there. But hey, I think you're going to need another 3 trips actually, because they are coming back. When are you coming back, Esteta, for you to be on?
July 7.
July 7. So she will be on our program July 7. Mark your calendars, and she's going to be back with us. Are you excited to taste Indian food?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just make sure I don't do this thing. I'm going to put a little bit of rice over here on your plate. And Anna, can you serve them up? There we go. Just a little, and they can taste, we can give you more later, but right now you can just taste it. Here's a fork for you. Here's a fork for you.
Thank you.
And a fork for you. And do you like rice? Okay, we'll give you a little rice too. And then,
Is this good?
yeah, perfect. Look at how she plated that. Can we just show you guys that? Look at that. I'm going to just put that right there so you can get a good look at it. Is that beautiful? That looks like restaurant quality, Anna. I'm so proud of you. Tell me, Melissa, when you got a good shot. You're good? Okay, so let's let ladies first, okay? And let me get another one right here.
My friend Nancy said that presentation is the key.
It is. It really is. You know, I've done a lot of food styling, and it makes a big difference the way you present food. It needs to not only taste good, it needs to look good, right, Anna?
Yes.
All right, so that'll be for Evelina, and then let me give some for you. Maybe one time, would you like if we do a program on garnishing? Just doing the garnishes. Would you like that?
That'd be fun.
All right, so let's wait to taste it until, and then I'm going to have Melissa take a picture of everybody first before you go ahead and get your fork right here. I'll hold your plate for you. And you want to hold your fork so you're ready to eat? How do you hold your fork when you eat? Like that? Good job. Okay, so I'll hold it for you. And before you take a bite, come on up here and get everybody over here. Can you look at the camera and say, and just big, huge smile?
All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Everybody's smiling. And good.
There we go. All right, now it's time for the taste test. Everybody can take a taste. You want to tell me what you think? All right. Boy, now the pressure's on, Anna. How did Anna do?
This is really good.
Is it good?
Yes. Is it yummy, Evelina?
Oh, what'd you think?
It's good.
It's good. Oh, so did you think your sister did a good job? She did, didn't she? Do you know what we're making next week? Next week we are making streusel raisin bran muffins, and they are delicious. Do you think you'll make those?
I think so.
And before you leave, we're going to get a picture of you with this recipe so that we can post that on too. So, right? So you've made quite. How many recipes have you made?
I haven't counted yet.
You'll have to make all of them, so you got some work to do.
Sometimes I let my siblings do it because they ask.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, you guys can download all our recipes. They're on our website, kidsclubforjesus.org, kidsclubforjesus.org, and download our recipes. Just go there and click on recipes. And all of them are there, so you don't even have to write them down during the programs. And we've got quite a few there now that you can download. We've been doing this for probably a little over a year. So we have lots of recipes. Also, I'd like to encourage moms, dads, grandma, grandpas, aunts and uncles, neighbors, friends. to really prayerfully consider what God would have you do to support our ministry. We're completely funded by donations. We're a 501c3 tax-exempt organization. And if you go to our website, there shows you how to donate, kidsclubforjesus.org. Well, did you have fun, Anna?
Yes.
Hey, kids, did you have fun?
Yes.
We're excited that you're going to come back with us. And you actually have another little sister, don't you? What's your other little sister's name, Anna?
Milena.
Milena, and she is adorable. She's over there with Mama that you can't see right now. But maybe next time when you come, we'll have her come on the camera too, okay? Would that be fun?
Yes.
All right, the beautiful, beautiful family. I want to encourage you kids to keep shining for Jesus. Will you do that?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Until next time, remember, it's kids' time to share Jesus. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.